My name is Elijah Dow, but my friends and family call me Eli. I have an experience I'd like to share that, in my opinion, encapsulates who I am and what I stand for. When I was in my last year of high school, I found myself jobless and yearning for an opportunity to become, belong, and contribute. Through some networking and friendships, I found myself interviewing at the Boulder Dam Credit Union in Boulder City, Nevada. Boulder City, although a small town, is very rich with history and strong values, and the Boulder Dam Credit Union, or BDCU for short, is a staple or pinnacle for that history and those values. I was interviewing for an intern position that involved data entry, assisting with IT functions, and some minor cash and ATM transactions. I was inspired, though, by the values that the BDCU was founded on, particularly things like integrity, service, and selflessness. Armed with those standards and my own values instilled in me by my parents, I chose to put those into practice for that position. I chose to transform seemingly mundane tasks into opportunities to contribute, learn, and make the organization a better entity overall. After a year of work and change, it was time for me to discontinue my employment there. However, an exception was made at the BDCU, and I was offered a full-time position. I took the opportunity and became the youngest employee at the organization of over 65 people. I continue to try and be the employee and loyal team member that I would want working for me. This pattern of humility, positivity, and integrity continued on to other opportunities of community service and employment. I continued my education during my time at BDCU and graduated with an associate's degree just a year after graduating high school. I went on to work at a pest control company, selling over $100,000 in revenue in just over 3 months. I also worked in retention, selling new contracts, totaling just under $150,000 in revenue in just about 4 months, with hundreds of thousands of revenue saved. More recently, I was employed in an artificial turf company in the finance department, and I was quickly put in charge of streamlining and taking management over the collections and accounts payable processes. Now, with all this work experience that I've had, a quote comes to mind that describes my attitude towards my work and service experience. That quote states, how you do anything, is how you do everything. I have done everything in my ability to apply the essence of this quote in my schooling, career, dealings with others, and pretty much any other responsibility that I've been given. I think it's more about who you become and who you are willing to be rather than what you do. So with that, I urge you to consider me for a position at your company. You now have the opportunity to invest in me the same way BDCU did so many years ago. You have the chance to seal your legacy and values for years to come in the professional community through me, Eli Dow.